doing every day and how much time should I spend on each activity if I want to have success building an MLM business online?
I love that, the question. So what should I be doing every day? And we kind of touched this upon on Simon Says episode 1 when, I forgot the name of the person who asked that question, how do I get started with online duplication? Because all success is, number one, it starts with your activity, right? I think a lot of times, especially, we focus more on results, but if you focus on activity, you'll get the results, right? So before anything, I always talk about number one step is think and visualize. Visualize that you are going to do these things. The book I was busted out, Think and Grow Rich. This is my original copy. I've been in network marketing since 2003. I got this in 2003. It's like stains all over it. Has actually, this is funny, a bookmark from ESPN magazine. From 2003. It's actually in there, a bookmark, when the subscription was like $15 only. I actually don't read ESPN magazine anymore. I wonder how much it is. And then I have all my original notes here. But the first thing is you got to think and visualize yourself being a top leader and crushing it with online duplication. So what should you be doing every day? So this is your DMO, your daily method of operation, okay? So we kind of touched it a little bit on the last episode, but we'll go more into detail. And the DMO is really 5, 5, 3, 5, 5, 5, 5, 3. Okay, and I'm going to add something here as well that I didn't talk about the first episode. You can do PH and then T. Okay, but 3, 5, 5, 3, easy to remember. One, just like kind of like a pyramid shape, right? 3, 5, 5, 3. So first 3, what does it stand for? First 3, and that is content. You're going to create 3 pieces of content every day. Okay, 3 pieces of content every day. What's the best type of content? Content that inspires, educates, and entertains. Right? Inspires, educates, and entertains. That is the type of content people share. You want to make people feel good. Okay, people don't remember what you tell them. They remember how you make them feel. So your content doesn't make them feel good. So I will give you a little framework that you can use. The first thing you can do is easy content is teach, right? Teaching. If you teach, if you learn something on the show, teach it. If you learn something from the first episode, Simon Says, teach it. All right, by the way, we go 3 episodes a week, every Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday. You can catch us on Facebook, on ML Nation. Also catch us on YouTube as well. All right. And for those that asked about how to submit a question, go to mlnation.com. That's how you can submit the question. But you want to teach. So sometimes people go, well, I don't know. I'm new. I don't, what qualifications do I need to teach? That is really school mentality. It's school mentality, employee mentality, where we feel we got to graduate, have a certification. You don't need any certification to teach. All you need to be is one step ahead of what everyone else, one chapter ahead of everyone else, and you're good enough to teach. Very famous professor, they asked him, what qualifies you to be a professor? He said, I'm always one chapter ahead of the students. You know a little bit more. And if you're watching this, you know a little bit more already than most people out there. And I just share with you, right? Focus on activity and not on events, right? Not on results. That again, you can share that. So teach something and educate them, right? And that's one of the easiest ways to create content. Another thing you can do is teach out / help. Okay, help. And you can post this content in groups. I highly recommend one piece of content of the 3 should be inside some type of group. So you're providing value. You become like an expert. You're a giver because people like givers. So teach. Number 2 is you're going to share your journey. Right? Share your journey. And includes vulnerabilities. Okay, so something that you have had a challenge with and you're growing out of that. So for example, one of the things that I grew up with, in the last episode I talked about, I had a low self-esteem, right? But network marketing helped me bring about the self-esteem. And now I'm teaching and helping people with that. Another thing was with me, I wasn't very disciplined. I know I couldn't do this activity, right? But I had this checklist that helped me stay disciplined. Right? I'm growing and creating at that time 4:30 to 6 p.m. every day, working on the business, creating a schedule. So sharing your journey, what you're working on. It could be your weight challenge. It could be a health challenge. It could be time management thing you're going through. Share your things, your vulnerabilities, and your journey and what you're doing. Because the fact that two things that happen. Number one, when you improve, you inspire other people. People are watching you. And also, even if you're new, you haven't improved yet, but the fact that you're doing something about it is very inspiring. So it's inspiring for people who actually want to take ownership of their life, do something about it. So number two is to share your journey. Number third type of content is you are going to inspirational. Right? Inspirational is something that inspires people. It could be an image quote. It could be something you read, share, and inspire people. Okay? So first three is content. Now, first five is you're going to meet 5 friends. Go to Facebook groups and meet 5 friends. Engage. The best groups to join are groups that are actually not business related because everyone has an agenda. Go join groups where people are providing value, right? Of interest, of hobby. So, for example, like a running group where people are sharing tips. I recently joined a baseball group in the Southern California area because my son, I want to learn what's going on, what type of events, what type of tournaments, tips, right? I'm joining those groups, and as I'm learning about raising my kids, a new first-time experience for me, coaching baseball and helping out, I'm sharing my tips in there as well. So meet friends, 5 friends, add them, and we can talk about this in a later episode. But one easy way to meet friends is using CLAM, right? CLAM stands for comment, like, add, and message. Comment. You like a post, you add a friend, and you message them. Okay, comments. You go to a Facebook group, find something you like, you comment, you like it, add that person, and then message that person. Hey, what's up? What do you message? Hey, what's up? Hey, I love the post you talk about your son hitting baseball. Really awesome video. Love to connect with you. It's also, I have my son's 6-year-old as well. Just comment and connect with them. Okay, next 5 is invite 5. Just asking 5 people whether they're open to taking a look at your business. Now, this is not about whether you're going to join or not, just asking them. If you get 5 no's, 5 no replies, hey, that's okay. We're going to move on. Your requirement every day, get focused on the activity and not the results. Next 5 is follow-up. So these follow-up could be people who are in the past, past friends you haven't talked to, just connecting, reconnecting. It could be with people you invited or people watch the presentation. But I want you to follow 5 people. If you do this, 5 friends and 5 invites, you should have tons of people. This is just a bare minimum. You can easily follow with 20 to 25 people a day. And third, and by the way, I want to say this, you can use Messenger. Facebook messaging is awesome. I love Facebook messaging because you have a track record of all the previous messages you've sent. It's all there, right? And then it's also easy. You can one click and check out what they're doing before you follow up with them, because you can go to the Facebook profile. The last 3, you want 3 people to look at a presentation. Okay, whether it's online, offline, and since we're an online show, we're talking about online. By the way, even though we're an online show, the principles of network marketing are the same. So whether you're using Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, home meetings, hotel meetings, the principle of psychology of humans is the same. It's still a relationship business. You're just using a different tool, different vehicle, but the psychology principles are the same. The values are the same. So you can get people to look at a presentation. It could be a 3-way call, 3-way messaging, send them a video. Okay? So send 3 people. So where did these 3 people come from? Come from your friends. Come for the invites. Or follow up people that you reached out to maybe before and they said no to you. Follow up with them to see if it can be 3 people, you send them a video. If you do this, I guarantee you are going to rock it in your business. So the last 2 is PD. Actually, it should be PD, not PH. I was thinking of PhD. You get a PhD in network marketing. Actually, getting a PhD in network marketing doesn't actually make you money. You have the activity. It's the DMO that makes you money. But PD, personal development, is important. So personal development, spend 10 to 20 minutes a day on personal development. Okay, 10 to 20 minutes a day. It could be a podcast, ML Nation. It could be a video, watching Simon Says. And by the way, a book. The best time to do personal development is during your downtime. Okay, the best time is during your downtime, meaning that you do it while you're driving, while you're listening, or your lunch break, something like that, when you're eating food and you're watching. best times during your downtime. The worst time is during your income producing activity times. Okay, and I'm gonna talk about time before we wrap up. I'm gonna talk about time management. So personal development. The next thing is team. Talk to your upline. Talk to your downlines every day. Call your upline mentor every day. It doesn't need to be a 30-minute call. It could be 5-6 minutes. Keep it short with your team. Okay, basically, what should you talk about? Who did you reach out to? Who did you follow up with? What signups are you getting this week, or customers are you getting this week? Third thing, you should talk about, do you need help? What do you need help with? Okay, so communicate with your team. Now, all this, network marketing is built part-time. And the beauty of this, if you are saying, oh, I don't have time to do that, it's so much. It's not a problem of time. It's your lack of time management. You can all do this in nooks and crannies of your time. So I'll give you an example, right? First, we got to schedule it in. If you don't schedule your time, you're not going to be able to have time to do this. Because there's a thing called Parkinson's law where things always fill up a vacuum. So maybe have you had the garage or that closet you got to clean out during the weekend? And what happens during the weekend? It never happens, right? Because things always come out. Life happens. So you got to schedule this in. If you don't schedule it, we could be distracted. You can be doing maybe too much personal development and not enough activity. So schedule a day. I'll give an example of what it works. If we wake up in the morning, wake up 15 minutes early and make one post in the group. Right? And then connect with a couple of people. Make one post in the group, go to that group and comment, add message, 1 or 2, post out there and add friends. So you can add 2 friends and one post in within 15 minutes by getting up 15 minutes earlier. Right? You get to work and maybe 10 minutes early at work or 5 minutes, you can go and follow up with one person, 2 follow. And in another episode, I'll talk about how to follow up with your prospects. 1 or 2 follow-ups. Invite. You look at your list and you can send an invite. And this is cool. This is the online duplication. You don't need hours or 30 minutes on the phone. This is simply sending a message out there. Okay, doing the minimal. And then if someone is interested in the afternoon during your lunch break, you can follow up with your messages again. In your lunch break, instead of taking an hour lunch, you can take a 20-minute, 15-minute lunch. Spend the rest of your lunch break. Send a video. Follow up. During your coffee breaks, bathroom breaks, go check your phone and send out 1 or 2 other invites. Go back to your Facebook group, send out a contact. Okay, maybe what I like to do during the lunch break, when you have a little bit more time, you can work on your second piece of content, and then when you get home, work on the third piece of content. So this business, it fits on nooks and crannies of the day. When I built my business, it was during in the lunch break. I'll spend some time there. I did have a time after my job allowed me from 4:30 to 6 to build a business, and the rest of the time was here and there, in between jobs, in between work. I had 5-10 minutes. Send 1 or 2 messages out there. Do this, 553. Do this for 1 month, just 1 month, and you have incredible things happen in your business. Even 5 days straight, you have more people looking at your presentation than you have ever had in your business. So there you go. That's today's training. Hey, thank you for watching Simon Says. Thank you for being on here. Hey, this is the show where you get to track online, recruit online, and duplicate online. And now it's over to you. So if you got a question, go to mlnation.com. Just submit your question there, and I look forward to having you on the show. I'm Simon Chan. I'm loud and proud to be part of this amazing profession, be able to contribute value to you. And now it's over your turn. And remember, we're in the profession to help others, so go out there and have a positive impact on someone's life today. God bless you all.